night. We have the premiere of Legally Blonde that we're all looking forward to. And tonight is also the night where we are going to celebrate the naming of the auditorium in the honor of our superintendent, Dr. John Brady. I won't try to recite all Dr. Brady's accomplishments. I'll just try to highlight for you, to show you where we were when he came and where we are today. Our auditorium, when I became a board member in 2002, we went to one board meeting and then the superintendent closed it because the smell of algae and mold was so strong. And underneath the stage, there was dirt. And we're still trying to figure out how all that happened. But the point that's more important is that today we have this wonderful facility here, and we have a wonderful program. More importantly, and we have a large number of our students are engaged, and we couldn't be happier with that. And the thing that I remember most about Dr. Brady when he first came here was that he was in a position of leadership as a principal at a wonderful high school down in Westport. He had lots of support in the community. He had a community with lots of resources. And why would he come here? Because at the time we were having our own struggles. But I remember as Dr. Brady was talking to us, and he had walked through the Amity halls, and he remarked, you know, one of the things I noticed is that you do a great job of recognizing all the athletes in the school. And our athletes still do a wonderful job, and we still encourage and recommend that all our kids get involved in athletics. But you really don't have any recognition for the students, and as importantly, the arts. And that was something we hadn't heard from people, the recognition that there are more parts to a high school education, and we needed to develop that. So with his encouragement and direction, we recognized it was important when the building project came along to build this wonderful auditorium. And more importantly, to find a director like Rob Kennedy who could
my wife Andrea, she's part of it.
Because an auditorium is really just bricks and mortar, but what goes on inside it is really what's important. And we have a wonderful theater program, and we have enthusiasm, and we have kids that love being involved in theater. So, Dr. Brady, my congratulations to you.
Limited resources. One of the girls did win for Romeo and Juliet. She won the Best Actor award at the Connecticut All-State, and my daughter won for masks for the costuming. But that was it. There was nothing here for them. And I kind of resented it as a parent, you know, that sports gets all this stuff and here my kids don't have anything to do. And it was just wonderful to see him just jump in and make this happen. And they have access to something that, you know, kids don't get to until they're in college, really. And I hope these kids appreciate all that he's doing for them, because this program is phenomenal. I had my daughter come up last year just to see, and she goes, oh my God, I can't believe this, you know. So thank you so much, Dr. Brady, and I just think this is so appropriate.
First Selectman Ed Sheehy from Woodbridge is also with us.
Okay, well, thank you, and good evening, everyone, and good evening, Dr. Brady. As Bill has indicated, that Dr. Brady wanted to make this auditorium something more than that. He wanted to make it a theater so that the Amity students could show off their talents in acting and singing and music, and he hired Mr. Kennedy to accomplish that. And over the past few years, we see what's happened. All these performances are sellouts. And I want to congratulate and thank the Amity Board of Education for unanimously voting to name this theater and this Performing Arts Center after John J. Brady. You know, a week ago, we all were going to gather here tonight to honor Dr. Brady for his accomplishments to Amity. But tonight that's changed, and we thank him for agreeing to continue as our superintendent. And to continue to energize the staff, the faculty, the students, and the Board of Education, and our collective townspeople to make Amity High School the premier high school in the state of Connecticut.
And we wouldn't have a program without our wonderful teachers at Amity, and Deb DeMayo is here to speak on behalf of the teachers. Hi, Deb.
Hi, I'm the president of the Amity Education Association, and I think it's very fitting that the auditorium is being named after Dr. Brady. If you look at what the auditorium is actually used for, it's used for more than just the theater department. It's used for assemblies, it's used for faculty meetings, it's used for award ceremonies, and I think that that's fitting to what we're naming after Dr. Brady. He's more than just our superintendent. He's somebody that has found the perfect balance of athletics, academics, and arts for Amity. He's somebody that has, brought our communities together. He's brought programs to this school that inspire kids, educate kids, and make the whole community proud. And I think the most important thing about naming this auditorium after Dr. Brady is the fact that he is the auditorium. He is that central person that ties all of Amity, Bethany, Woodbridge, and Orange together. He's not just our superintendent, he's our beacon. And I really appreciate all that he's done. And I think the auditorium as the central location is very reflective of what Dr. Brady is for us.
And Rob Kennedy and Peter Donhauer are the deacons of our theater program, and came up with the wonderful idea of naming this auditorium after Dr. Brady several months ago, and proposed it, and I thank them for that idea. And it's been an interesting road getting here. We are here, and I thank you for your idea. And gentlemen, would you care to come forward?
Sure, yes. Just want to say that when Dr. Brady initially announced his retirement, it was about a week and a half before the president and vice president of the drama clubs came to me and they said, do you think it would be appropriate for us to name the auditorium after Dr. Brady? And I immediately went to Peter and we thought, absolutely. Because we literally would not be standing here without this building, without this space behind us. And not only just the space, but the support, the continual support. And now it's the home to so many great things. Music in Motion is a huge, big production that we have here. Phil Dolan and his wonderful marketing. The spring and the winter concert, the fall play that the entire school attends, that was also Dr. Brady's idea our first year. And that has been continued now every year since then, plus the musical obviously, and then plus all the ceremonies that we have here throughout the year. So we're really lucky that the space is here, and the community has absolutely embraced it. We are sold out every year, every performance, and they love this space, they love coming here, and we're really glad, and this is completely appropriate, just as Deb said, that this building is named after him. So we have a little something for you to take home, because you can't take that home. We thought this was a little nicer than naming your living room after you.
That was the alternative.
It says, dedication ceremony, John J. Brady Center for the Performing Arts, presented to John J. Brady in honor of his 8 years of service and commitment to the academics, athletics, and the arts as superintendent of schools, 2004 to 2012. We'll just scratch that off, a little white out, and we'll extend it to as long as you're here with us. And it's actually a book, so if you want to.
Thank you all for coming. We have a wonderful show later on tonight, and we appreciate your support.